Growing trade war sent stocks plunging today. The Dow closed out its worst week since March of 2020 when the pandemic crashed the economy.
The Dow Jones Industrial Average plunged more than 2,200 points. China also announced today that it will hit the U.S. with a 34% across-the-board tariff on all U.S. goods next week, as the Trump administration's new reciprocal tariffs are set to take effect. Secretary of State Marco Rubio traveled for NATO meetings, dismissing the stock market's slumping.
Ultimately, the markets, as long as they know what the rules are going to be moving forward, and as long as that's set and you can sustain where you're going to be, the markets will adjust.
At an event this morning in Virginia, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said President Trump's tariff policies will likely raise inflation in the coming quarters.
We are also learning more about how those tariffs will impact the car dealerships here in Spokane.
Wendell Ford released a statement saying in part the 25% tariff is now applied to any new cars coming into the U.S. They estimate that price of a $30,000 car could go up by roughly $7,000. Wendell says cars already in the U.S. won't be affected.
So what are the tariffs exactly, and how do they work? As we work to bring you more to every story, we want to break it down for you with some help from an economic advisory firm at Oxford Economics. Tariffs are basically taxes that a government will place on things that get imported from another country. They are typically calculated by a percentage.
Tariffs have several purposes. First, they help boost a government's income. Second, they can be used to pressure companies and manufacturers to make things here rather than bringing them in from somewhere else. Tariffs can also be used as leverage against a foreign government.